Welcome back. We have with us in the studio, first time ever, from Eureka Springs.
First time ever.
First time.
First time. Ron Cox and your son Terry. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Now you're here to talk about, let's see, it was a reopening of the new Pig Trail Kart and Golf Amusement Park.
The old fun spot's been closed for about 5 years.
Okay.
Okay.
It's up on Highway 62. It's right across the street from the Ozark Mountain.
Okay, I know where you're talking about now. Yeah, that has been closed for quite a bit. Yeah.
And pretty grown up when we
Right.
decided to buy it, and
Yeah.
it's been a real effort to get it cleaned up. But we've got it open now.
It's amazing how stuff takes over and damages,
It does.
you know, the concrete and the siding and the, you know, roofs, and it just takes over.
We found that.
So did y'all purchase it and decide to do that, or did you? Had you already owned it, or?
Al and my granddaughter Nicole Cash. Al's been looking at that for about 3 years, and so we sat out on the patio for hours and hours discussing it, and I finally came over and we did a walkthrough and saw the potential, found that there's just absolutely nothing for kids to do in Eureka Springs. It's all fast. Talked to an old friend in Texas. He said, I used to go over there with my grandson, but he said, you know, you can only ride the trolley so many times, and kids get kind of bored.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And what really got me into this was the thought, you know, here I have kids, I've got grandkids, I've got great-grandkids. To be in a place where there's just nothing for kids to do, this sounded pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Does your big kid go on it?
Well, I do, and actually I come out here, I live in California, and
really?
Out in Palm Springs, so I come out here to escape the heat and come here where it's cooler. Right now
You
it's
got
probably...
to come when it's cool weather, because it's been hot this summer.
Yeah, but it's warmer where I live. I
Is
live
that
in the
right?
low desert, you know,
wow.
outside of L.A. and Palm Springs, but... for me, I got kind of wind of this just very recently, because I got this text message out of the blue at the beginning of June, and my dad just said, I bought an amusement park in Arkansas, and I thought, what in the world?
Has he lost his mind?
Well, that was actually my first thought, but, you know, Dad's been pretty sane for the whole time I've known him, so I called him up, and what in the world are you doing? And he started talking about it, and I came out mid or late June, I guess, and did what I could to help clean the place up, and boy, it was a jungle when we started, and I went home with poison ivy everywhere, but I come out about 5 or 6 days every month, and this is my third trip out, just doing what I can to help getting it going, and I get the unique perspective that since I'm not there every day, I get to sort of get snapshots of it, and it's just amazing what it's become. I mean, there's still a lot to do, but it's amazing what it's become. Every time I come out here, I'm really shocked at how much work they've gotten done with what little help they've had. But
So is it open yet, or?
We opened on the 1st of July.
Oh, okay.
Closed on the 13th of June. Everybody said, well, it'll be 3 or 4 months before they're open. But we opened on the 1st of July with the go-karts and the arcade. We have a snack bar, which will very shortly become a coffee shop, leather shop.
Oh, nice.
And the go-karts are all up and running. We have 36-hole putt-putt course.
Oh,
36
wow,
hole.
okay.
Wow, that's
We've
pretty
opened the front 18 and starting to work on the back. And then the batting cages may be open this afternoon. We'll have 5 batting cages.
Wow, that's
And
great.
We've had a lot of people
Right in
asking
time
about...
for fall baseball, you know?
Pardon?
I said, right in time for fall baseball.
Yes.
Batting cages. Be a good little practice spot as
Well,
well as fun.
Al kept track last Saturday of how many people were asking about the batting cages. It came out over 300 people came
Wow,
in.
Wow, that's
great.
good.
So this afternoon we want to get the word out.
You
Hopefully
bet.
that we're ready to
Yeah.
start slinging them. So they told us yesterday they were about 2 hours from finish. So
Good
going
deal.
right
Now, when's
along.
your season end this year? How long will you stay open, do you know?
year round.
You're going to be open
We're
year-round?
going to be open year round.
Okay.
And we close at 11 every night. We're open every day. Fridays and Saturdays we open at 10, Sundays at noon, and Monday through Thursday we'll open at 3.
Okay.
So
So after school, it's a perfect place to go.
It's
For sure.
absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
You ought to be over there.
You-
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you.
We
Okay.
need to go over and take some.
I was gonna say, I'll
we
take
can-
my
we
kids
can
over
race.
there.
We can race go-karts while
Yeah,
we're.
I think we
it's
do a
certainly
footage
been
of
more
that.
more popular, I think, in the evenings. You know, see
Yeah.
stuff come in, and
Yeah.
and me being not from here, you know, I kind of have an interesting perspective on the comments that the locals make, and just the thing I keep hearing over and over. It's like, this is just so great. There's been no place to bring
Right.
the kids, you know,
Mhm.
and it's just really gratifying to see them come in, and you know, young couples and dating and families with little kids,
Sure.
and they just
Well, Eureka's an awesome place to get away, and not everyone has the luxury or wants to leave their kids at somewhere else, so it's perfect spot. to
Well,
have-
we've been getting people from all over the country. I mean, we've had people from Washington, Oregon, New York, Minnesota,
Uh-huh.
Florida, dropping by. Had a group in Kansas City that just heard about us some way, and they drove down just to ride go-karts. And
Well.
they had a heck
Good
of a
deal.
time. And we started to leave. Said, "You leaving already?" He said, "Yeah, we're headed back to Kansas City in the morning." So
Well, just
that
came
was,
down
that was good.
to see Eureka and ride some go-karts.
Right.
You know, when that closed down, I remember driving by that. It said closed, and I was wondering, why did it close? I mean, every time in years past we'd go by and it'd be full of people. So I guess management had something to do
Well,
with it.
there was
or-
a lot of stories.
Yeah.
I don't know which are true and which aren't,
Yeah,
but
just
some of them are pretty
just
wild.
pick one, yeah.
But
But you're back now, and it's called the New Pig Trail Kart and Golf Amusement Park, or is it just called the Kart and Golf Amusement Park?
we just call it Pig Trail Kart and Golf.
Pig Trail
Yeah.
Kart and Golf.
It
You-
is an amusement park.
You had mentioned that there's an arcade in there too with lots of games and that type of
We
thing.
have
too.
pool tables, air hockey,
One of my
uh,
favorites.
prize machines. You know, where
Skee
you-
ball,
the
which has
crane
been really
machines,
popular.
Skee ball,
Pick up.
okay.
So they get the tickets when they, or does,
You come
does it
into
work
the
on that
arcade
type
and
of
get
thing?
tickets for everything.
Okay.
All your tickets right there.
Now, had you, it says here you're from Tulsa originally, and had you been to Eureka Springs at one time before?
My wife and I used to come over here every
Okay.
once in a
So
while.
you're
but
kinda
it's been
familiar with the
several
area.
years because she wasn't able to travel. And,
Yeah.
So
So that's your home now, Eureka.
I'm looking for a house.
Oh,
I'm trying to sell a house in Tulsa.
ah,
We'll make
you
the
want it
switch.
to be your home.
That's right. That's what we're headed for. And,
Well, that's
Okay.
a great place to be, and we're glad you're back.
That's
Just get the
great.
word out to our viewers out there that if you're wanting to take a trip over to Eureka Springs, make sure you stop in. If you're going west, it's going to be right before you get into the main part of the town, before you take that dive down into the main part of Eureka Springs. Be on the right-hand side.
That's good.
Can't miss it. You'll see the I think it's made out of treated wood, 4x4s, and the ramps to go
Got a
up all
good
over the. I mean, it's above you there. It's over the highway. I mean, it doesn't go over the highway, but you can see it there on the right-hand side.
Well,
It'll
you'll
look
see-
like an amusement park,
Yeah.
and
There
at
you go.
night it'll have lots and lots of lights. So
Lots
it's
of lights, okay.
It's easy to see.
Can't miss it. All
Big
right.
water wheel right at the edge
Okay.
of the road. We took
Okay.
down that old fence. I don't know why they'd want to hide what's going on behind it, but you know, kids driving by, they say, "Hey, Mom."
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
you got to advertise yourself.
And like I say, my partners are Al and Nikki. Nikki's in charge of our marketing and sales, and
Okay.
Al's handling all the operations.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a fantastic master craftsman at everything except electricity, he said. And that somebody
Well, you're
else handled
fortunate
that.
that you have that.
No,
home.
he's fantastic. And so we're moving forth and hope to have that back 18 open real soon. And
Good.
had requests for a couple of putt-putt tournaments. And
Oh,
You
good.
could start those,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
Lots of fun.
Well, glad
It
you're
will
here
be.
in the area. And
Well,
you'll have to,
like
you'll
I
have
say,
to come back.
it's
I'm
the
sure
old
you
fun
will.
spot.
Oh
but
yeah,
it's still a fun
I'm
spot.
going to be here
You
every
bet.
month. And they always find something for me to do.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
you have to
Terry-
keep coming back.
Terry's a commercial airline pilot, so he has an opportunity to hop on plane. And
Well, I'm just
Okay.
kind of wondering, do you go through the whole thing and like a big kid, you know, and kind of give your perspective?
Every chance I get.
Well, glad you're
All
here.
right.
Well,
Thanks
Diane
for-
and Ann, I really
Yeah.
appreciate the
Thank
opportunity
you.
to come
Yeah,
over
you
and
bet.
tell you a little bit about it. And
You bet.
look forward to seeing you and all of the
You
viewers
may have to come
over
back
there.
sometime and give us an update after you've been
Yeah,
open
please
for a
do.
while.
Please
and
do.
Let us know what's
You
going
might
on.
want to challenge us to a race or something. Me and you and Ann.
We'll let Al race. He's an
Al?
ex-race car driver. you
Oh,
know.
really?
I think
He's
I can
pretty
take
good
it.
at it.
I think I can take
Well,
it.
we'll start you out easy, and then Once you make that $20 bet, we'll put Al in the
Okay,
car.
all right, all right.
The new pig trail, kart, and golf.
All right, thanks for being here.
Thank
and if you're a
you.
viewer out there going to Eureka Springs, go and stop by. And if you see Al or Terry, or Al, Ron, or Terry, or any of the folks over there, tell them that
Any
you
of 'em.
watch the show and that you recognize them. That's good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back, and we'll be talking with Missy Steiner from Grandma's house. Stay with us.